like this show. I watched the first season when it first came out, which is years ago. So honestly, I feel like I remember most of it. Maybe I'm blanking on some names and faces, but that's probably it. Maybe some details, but for the most part, I think that my memories of it are pretty clear. I watched the trailer for the second season some time ago, and ironically, I actually don't remember anything from it apart from the main character no longer having that old school female rock star hairdo, which is definitely an improvement. I actually think that I don't remember the trailer much because it didn't reveal that much, which is good. I prefer it that way. I like to go in as blindly as possible. I like to be surprised. I don't really want to have a lot of expectations and a clear idea of what's in store for me. I'd rather have it gradually revealed to me, keep me guessing, keep me on my toes, that kind of thing. And I hope that this is gonna accomplish it. I do still have some speculations and ideas, or maybe even just questions about what's gonna happen, because I'm sure that there will be games, okay, because of the name, because of the concept, but I don't know if it's gonna follow the formula very closely, or if it's gonna like take a spin on it, make it like a new thing, make it fresh while still maintaining the core idea of children's games, probably, even though the main guy who's behind it, the old guy that got inspired by the children's games, and that's why he created it that way, even though he's dead. I think that the games are gonna continue the same way in his spirit. At least that's my guess. And I'm interested to know if the frontman is gonna be the new main guy, or if somebody else entirely. I don't know if the main character, I think his name is Gi-hun, something like that. I don't know if he's gonna join the games again. Like, that would be my guess, but at the same time, they're keeping track of him. They know who he is. He's the winner. They know his face, his name. So, and they even know his intentions in a way, because he confronted them on the phone when he was about to board that plane, and he made it clear that he's against them, maybe even that he's coming for them. So I feel like if they see him coming, they would not let him join. They would just dispose of him, unless they actually want to keep it in a way fair and allow him to play the game. So in that way, they would be able to get rid of him. That is a possibility. I imagine that he would probably want to join and like dismantle the system from within. But again, I'm not sure how he's gonna go about it, because even if they let him do it, it's not like he's gonna have a particular advantage. I don't think that they're gonna repeat the games. Unless they do, be kind of interesting in a way. Honestly, some of those games, even if you know what they are, you can still easily lose. But anyway, I honestly think that the game's gonna be new ones, just because it just makes sense from the perspective of the show, and wanted to keep the viewer more engaged with something new and unexpected. Even though Ji-hun might be armed with some sort of knowledge, the people who work there are armed with guns, and he's just one unarmed man, unless he sneaks in a weapon somehow, which I doubt. And even with that, we saw what happened to that one guy that briefly had a gun and even held one of the workers there hostage, and it just didn't help him at all. He still ended up dead. I have no idea how Ji-hun is gonna... what is his plan exactly? How is he gonna succeed? Because even if he doesn't succeed in the end, I feel like he would come close. So I'm interested how they're gonna explore that idea and make it happen in a believable way. Very interesting to me. Just, I have so many questions and not many answers, and that excites me. I really want to see what's gonna happen. I have one worry, because I think I know that the first season of Squid Game, and like the whole concept, was based on some sort of script that was pre-written, and I'm afraid that because it already had like the whole idea done, like from the beginning to the conclusion, there was no continuation in mind originally. I'm afraid that this is just a cash grab. Like, they saw that the show was very popular and made them a lot of money, and they decided to make second season. That often happens with properties, and I'm afraid that it's actually not gonna be that engaging or make sense. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I think that if they have creative and intelligent people involved in this, I think that they can make it work. And if it's not gonna be as solid as the first season, maybe it's gonna be close. Maybe it's even gonna be better. Like, you never know. Exactly, because I really don't think that they are able to do the same thing all over again, rehash the same stuff. Like, if they just hired all new cast, then they could be just doing the same thing, the same games, new winner every time. But no, they continue the story. They're taking it from the moment that the first season concluded, and they're still keeping the main character, some other characters too, probably. So it's interesting what they're gonna do, how they're gonna approach it in this new way that they're basically forced to approach it in. And I'm very curious to see what it's gonna be like. I'm just kind of repeating myself at this point. I'm really excited. I can't wait to watch it, so I think that I should do that because that is the best way to find answers to my questions. So let's go. Netflix series. A rare Netflix gem. Oh, we're picking up straight from the end of season 1. He still has that awful hairdo, yeah. Can't wait for him to change it. Like, this kind of hair works on a middle-aged Japanese man only in anime. Yeah, well, he doesn't know where to go exactly to engage in his agenda. Where would he even start? Apparently he would start with a box cutter. He's gonna give himself a haircut. Oh, a chip. Is that how they've been tracking him or something? I guess that makes sense. I don't think I would be able to do that. Also, this is how we know that he never cleans behind his ears. Otherwise, he would have surely felt something there. My god, that kid is traumatized now for life. Is he like fully naked? He probably is because he was looking for the chip. Ah, run. Oh my god. What of you? He's alive. Doesn't really make sense logically. He fell from such a height and he was shot and he hit the water and then he didn't have any equipment or method of transportation to get to civilization. But however unrealistic it is, I am happy to see that he's back. I enjoyed his character quite a lot. His mustache looks weirdly neat. Glad to be back. Bread and lottery. 2 years? That's a big time skip. I guess Gi-hun didn't amount to anything in those 2 years. This is the cop guy. So this is what he does now? Did he get demoted because people thought he was crazy or something? That's not gonna cut it. This is not gonna cut it either. Is this appropriate behavior? Can she be like fined or arrested for this? Probably not. I think taking selfies with strangers is like a big thing in Korean culture. Also, oh my god, I know she was trying to help him to get out of the ticket, I think at least that's what was happening, but she went overboard with it, so I get him. Kind of like vinegar, like with pickles or something. Ooh, I hate onions. The worst vegetable or anything edible. Mm. Unfortunate. That's fair. Thank you for the recap.
정신 돌아오고 나서 위에서 네 옷 뺏기라고 난리 치는 걸 내가 겨우 막았어. 예,
And thank you for catching me up on what happened since.
모시겠습니다. 예. 잡고 경찰은 증거로 범인을 잡는다.
Makes sense.
알아요. 그래?
Also makes sense.
너 정말 기억이 안 나니?
Why is he lying? He's covering up for his brother even after he shot him. But if he's trying to uncover that operation, surely that would also expose his brother anyway.
나랑 가자.
I wonder if he would have actually protected him if he went with him. I think that he would have. Oh my god. Automatically assumes that she's a whore. He has access to security cameras, so does he own the whole place? Oh, he's definitely rich enough to buy it. Who can it possibly be? And how? I really don't think that invisibility powers part of the show now. Oh, clearly no one. Is it gonna be the card? Of course. Actually, why would they send it to him? Didn't they want him to go? Oh, what? No way he's there. Is this a dream? Oh my god. Jesus fuck. I miss these guys, but this is not how I wanted to see them. Maybe like in a nice flashback. Jesus. Wait, so were those people in front of the hotel having a lover spat? Was it all just part of Gi-hun's imagination? That's kind of odd and funny. Also, a story about my cat, if you could hear that. Wait, who is this? He looks familiar. Okay, so they're working together. He hired somebody to help him. 2 years, a long time. Searching trains. Are they looking for the guy, the one that recruits people? The Train to Busan guy? I think they are. Okay, they are. Makes sense. That's probably the only lead. If he does find him, what is he gonna do? Kidnap him? Torture him for information? Would he even tell? Would he crack under pressure? Wait, is this the guy that Ji-hun owned money to? The one that like cut his or threatened to cut his nose, I think, on the inside in the bathroom? I think it might be him. Yeah, it seems like it's him. Yeah, it's definitely him. I like that loose end or just connection from season 1 is resurfacing again. Just making use of old characters instead of just introducing new ones as plot devices. Everything for the money. So both of them have somebody helping them in their searchings. I wonder if that path's gonna cross. It's getting close. Oh, so that's how he survived. That's some luck. I have no luck, I would have drowned. Uncanny resemblance. Surely they could have done better than that. Like Ji-hun could have hired a professional artist to draw the guy's face from his description. Or like those people who draw portraits lots of criminals. I'm not sure what the profession is called exactly. They're really trying for the money. Typical crook behavior. But you know what? I respect the dedication. I respect the hustle. At least this guy's not trying to like fool Gi-hun and is actually putting in work. Glad to hear this tune puts me back into the mood. Not that I wasn't in the mood already, I'm actually so excited watching this. Look at them go. Rushing to get that money. Smart of him to like ask them to show like sort of proof that they're looking. So I guess even if they wanted to fool him, they wouldn't be able to. Good on him. Wouldn't it be smarter though if they were like looking for poor people that that guy would be taking advantage of instead of just wandering around? Is he looking for his phone? I feel like it's unrealistic to be able to find it there, so and also it would probably be not salvageable at this point. He's probably looking for like I don't know, a hatch, some sort of entrance to the island. No luck. He's stressed as hell. This episode is making me stressed, but like in a good, exhilarating way. I like this guy. Like, unlike all those people that are doing all the searchings for money, he's just doing it to be a good guy or because he cares for the club guy, and I like that. At least I hope that he's like genuinely a good guy, not a weird plant that his brother put up to spy on him or something. That would be nefarious. I don't like that idea. Damn, don't lose hope, Ji-hun. It's just episode 1. Something definitely gonna develop because you're a good guy. I hope. Good point. Oh, he didn't expect that. I didn't expect it either. Ah, he's gonna miss him. He cares. Or he wants to keep him around to spy on him easier. I don't want to think cynically like that. I want him to be a good guy. He's either a spy and evil or he's a good guy and gonna die tragically. No, neither is gonna happen. I think now would be the perfect time for them to encounter the guy that they're looking for. You know, that moment when they're resting and actually not looking. It's kind of what typically happens in real life too. You come across something when you stop looking for it. Yeah, this guy should stop whining. It is easy money and big money too for minimum work. He's just basically going around and eating sandwiches. I mean, if he were crazy, he would. She has a lot of confidence in her husband. Oh my god. Yes. I'm glad they didn't replace him with somebody else. Also, very convenient for the plot and for Ji-hun. I think I keep saying his name differently every time I say it. Not good at pronouncing Korean names. A condescending clap. Oh, he must be so happy, finally. What is his plan exactly? Ambush him in the broad daylight? I like bucket hats. I have a few. Don't call that number. Just answer that nice girl. Is she planning to get an abortion or just a checkup? Oh my god, having a pregnant person in the games, that would be crazy. Also, he's such a jerk for not picking up when she called. He must be really hungry, huh? He always looks so happy and optimistic, but like in a psychotic way. Oh wait, bread and lottery. Is that what the episode is called? What is he planning to do with that? These guys are not inconspicuous at all. Don't get in an accident. Or wait, will he get stopped by the cop guy? He's working in traffic. What are you gonna do with that poor homeless person? Don't trust him. He's gonna slap you. Huh. So, a choice. Is it like if you choose the lottery ticket, then you're fit for the games? Because you're like a gambling person? Gambling person. The rational choice would be the food. He must be hungry, and nobody ever wins in the lottery. Definitely not a lot. It's predominantly a scam, but he still took that chance. I guess it's in his nature. This guy's taking advantage of human nature and particular nature of this kind of people, because I imagine a lot of them are in this position because of their like gambling addiction, their lifestyle, their choices, their constitution, and this guy knows it. He's like, I need to drink before I decide. They all go for the ticket, and they all lose, and none of them try to steal his coin. Very nice. Oh wow, finally. Somebody with some sense. I wonder if there is a winning ticket at all, or if it's all just a scam. And I don't mean on the badge that he bought, but like in general. Did he notice them? No. I guess it's not really weird if people are staring, considering that he's doing strange things. Oh my god. That petty bastard, he's gonna destroy it in front of them. Jesus, that's evil. I mean, he's got a point, but still, everything he's doing is to make a point. He didn't even invite them to the games, as far as I could tell. I thought maybe the number or the card would be attached to the other side of the ticket or something, but no, it seems like he just wanted to make a point and cause the spectacle. Oh my god, he's aping out. Jesus. He's really enjoying himself, or he's angry, I can't tell. Maybe both at the same time. Seems like it helped him unwind. He looks proud of himself. He's like, I dunked on this homeless people. Pats himself on the shoulder. Wait, oh my god, he's getting pulled over. I just realized. It's the cop guy. It's the cop guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. Or rather, I'm not confident in how to pronounce it. Oh my god, it is him. I like how they at first showed the other guy, so it's like misdirection. So you think it's not him and get disappointed, but then camera swoops in and shows him after all. Is he not gonna approach the car now though? No. Okay, he is. No, he's not. Jesus. They're really stretching it out, teasing us. Like a Gi-hun is not even looking at him. He's like zeroed in on his goal. Poor driver is like, I thought this shit only happens in the movies. Rude. That poor guy was trying so hard and he's so earnest. Is he gonna take him off? Yeah, it's suspicious. Even more suspicious. Oh my god, he must remember his name from that time when he came to the police station. Yeah, he must have, because then police guy found him again, right? And to find him, he must have known his name. It was like in the database or something. These clowns, the things people do for money. The games are not even here yet, and people are already risking their lives. Like, it's really suspicious that the guy's going into that alley that seems like deserted. He must have noticed these two clowns tumbling about. He knows they're following him. He's leading them to their death or something. It's a trap. Come on. One of you has a wife to think about. You shouldn't be putting yourself in such danger. Oh my god. A knife? They didn't even bring a gun to this? Oh my god, and he doesn't even have any weapon besides his suitcase. Okay, so yeah, he's in the database.
성균 씨,
Did they refresh his picture with his new haircut? I'm actually so happy this happening because I wanted them to unite in season 1 and I felt disappointed when they didn't. They're finally doing it, or it seems like that's where it's going, and I'm happy to see it. I feel like they can accomplish a lot together with all they know and with their different capabilities. Maybe one of them would go to join the games and the other would be operating on the outside, but both of them are known to people there, so I'm not sure how they would be able to do it. I guess it would make more sense if one of them goes in than for Ji-hun to be the one, because the cop guy is supposed to be dead as far as his brother is concerned, unless his brother is involved in saving him and he sent that guy on the boat. Again, I hope that that's not the case, but at the same time, it'd be nice if his brother cared enough to save him. Oh my god. He kidnapped them. Is he gonna find a phone? No, a knife. Never touch a potential murder weapon, leaving your fingerprints. Oh my. Why is he standing there like he's Batman? Oh my god, he's gonna make them play games or something. Or just torture them for information, or both. He seems like a sick guy that would be just interested in playing games for the sake of it, for the fun, or for the thrill.
이제부터 게임을 하겠습니다.
Of course,
특별히 하실 게임은 가위, 거의
-1? I definitely don't know the rules. I never heard about this.
친 적이 있으실 겁니다. 러시
Yep. Oh my god, he's fucking crazy. I love it, honestly. I'm glad that we're exploring this character further, and also that he's actually much more interesting than I originally thought he was. I would be so afraid and so confused and so unused to the game and those rules. I would probably not remove a hand on time. Oh my god. And then you don't just need to like remove the hand, you also need to like assess what the opponent chose so you can adjust it. These poor guys, they must be regretting engaging in this so much. Just like that, money probably doesn't matter much to them and all they want is to live. It's actually quite sad how much they're shaking. Jesus.
감이 없지 않아 있네요.
Is he gonna add a bullet?
살 확률은
What? No.
9분의 1.
What? No!
죽을 확률은
Oh my god.
다시 시작하겠습니다.
Just like that, the odds are pretty unfair. And he was saying the odds were good before. Were they really good if it was like inevitable that one of them had to die? So those odds had to fail one of them anyway. And I think that one of them is dead. Oh my god. They picked the same thing so the other guy can adapt to it now.
아이고 하나를 못 빼셨네.
Did he not do it on purpose? Like he couldn't kill his friend? He's sacrificing himself. I feel really bad for both of them, but especially for the guy who's about to die. Who knew that I would be sympathizing with the guy that was sticking a knife in June's nose, threatening to like take his organs if he didn't return his money? Is he gonna invite him to the Squid Game? Wait, are those games called that, or is just the show called that because of that one game that June and Sungwoo played as children? He's suddenly Spider-Man. I'm surprised he's not slipping. That's some impressive grip strength right there. Imagine if he was like, oh, I know this guy. He's in Train to Busan. Oh, he definitely knows this. Oh, he'll never be back. If only those two guys had any of these weapons and not just one flimsy knife. But I guess it's more about how you handle a weapon, because that guy even turned his suitcase into a one. Also, yeah, he definitely should have closed the window. But thankfully, this guy's too busy to investigate. I feel like there would probably be rainwater on the floor near the window, which would imply that somebody got in. But again, that guy was in a hurry. Bingo. It's lit up. It's supposed to be unlit. So that couple from his dream was there just so we would know that information. Oh my god. He's pretty confident in his abilities to show up like this. He's so nonchalant. I like that he still has blood on his face and he's so casual about it. Ooh, shots fired. So far, just metaphorically. What would he tell them even? They wouldn't understand him either. But I guess he just wants to kill them. Oh, he was a worker. I wonder how the workers get hired, where they come from. A relative? Yeah. And he definitely killed him. Psycho. Roasted. Yeah, I don't think he's capable of, like, empathy. I like how Gi-hun didn't even get jarred by that. Of course. Is he gonna interrupt them, or is he gonna arrive after it's over? Also, I imagine this the end for this character, which upsets me because he's pretty cool. Pretty straightforward. I like this song. I like in general the choice to have this classical music playing while these games are happening. Imagine having the resolve to do that. This guy's getting off on it. It's a rush for him, for sure. He probably feels the most alive while doing something like this. Because there is more to those games than just the games and being good at them. Maybe he's not as good at understanding human psychology after all. Oh my god. Okay, at this point he's just showing off. He's like, if it's over for me and I'm dying, I better go out with a bang, pun intended, and pull the craziest face in the process to make it the most memorable. What? Actually, why doesn't he just shoot him? Exactly. Does it mean there is a trick or something? Is he is he manipulating him? This is a mind game, isn't it? Emotional manipulation. He counts on him being an honorable man, but oh my god, is he gonna do it? Oh Jesus, he really has the pulse. He didn't expect it. Why be honorable with dishonorable men? That's how you show that you are honorable and noble. Can we trust this guy to not just shoot June? Oh my. The tables have turned. He's using his own weapon on him. Yeah, he definitely misjudged June big time. And that's gonna be his undoing. He's not gonna admit that. He'd rather die for what he believes. I feel like he also doesn't mind dying. He's crazy enough. He's like, oh my god. He's like a lost fear enough. Goodbye. Well, I'm bummed that he's dead because he was pretty great. I am glad that they further explored and fleshed out his character though. I mentioned that I like that they came back to the old characters from season 1, like the side characters, like those lawn sharks. And I think that with this guy, it's even more interesting, of course, that they brought him back and they made him a bigger character and they further delved into him and showed more sides of him. And it's much crazier than I expected, but in a very entertaining way. And I'm sad to see him go, but he did go out with a bang, literally and figuratively, and it was great. That such a simple concept for a game, yet so effective and impactful, and just had me on the edge of my seat, or should I say on the edge of my bed, just so tense the whole time. I think that's a good way to describe this whole episode. There was a lot of just building up the tension, the suspense. It's a very well constructed, well acted out, well paced episode in my opinion. And despite of like not anything like big and flashy happening, like there was a lot of walking around and sitting in rooms and just talking, and yet it was so interesting and so fascinating and kept my attention the whole time, and I didn't even notice how more than an hour flew by. I think this is a very solid start to the season. I feel more confident in this season being good and not just a cash grab. It's definitely made me very optimistic, and I hope I'm not gonna be disappointed, but so far it seems like I won't be, so I'm really excited to see more. I can't wait for the cop guy and Ji-hun to finally reunite. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen in the next episode because the cop guy is literally next to the building. He's gonna go in, they're gonna meet. I don't know how he's gonna react to a corpse there, but I'm sure that he's a reasonable guy. He's gonna understand the situation, and he's probably gonna help June cover up that incident, get rid of the body. He's not new to that. Like he flushed that guy, like he flushed him down the toilet, the one that he like replaced in the games, the worker. So he's definitely not above hiding a body, like he's not above killing somebody. So I'm interested what plan they're gonna come up with, if the game is gonna be new or old ones, and that would be Jiyoon's advantage that he knows the games. But I hope that it's gonna be new games because I'm interested to see some new fresh concepts, and I'm interested to see all the new characters and their dynamics, and I hope that it's gonna be still in spirit of Squid Game that I've come to love, but also still like refreshing and unique. Yeah, I'm excited to watch more, and I think I'm gonna do it as soon as possible. And thank you for watching, and I hope you stick around for more. Bye.